Part 1, the decision that changes everything. You're 22 years old. Friday afternoon. Your first real paycheck lands in your bank account. $2,031 after taxes. Nothing extraordinary. No inheritance. No lottery ticket. No rich parents waiting to help. Just you, a full-time job, and a decision most people won't realize they're making. This is where your life quietly splits into two completely different futures. One version of you starts building wealth. The other starts building expenses. Both believe they're making smart choices. Only one of them is right. Path A, the builder. You work as a junior analyst at a manufacturing company. The office is quiet. Fluorescent lights. Old computers. Coffee that tastes like cardboard. It's not your dream job, but it pays the bills. The weekend after your first paycheck, you open a Roth IRA. The balance reads, $0. You transfer $250. It doesn't feel exciting. Nobody congratulates you. No one even knows you did it. Then you automate another $250 every month. Not because you're disciplined, because you don't trust yourself to remember. You build a simple monthly budget. Rent, food, utilities, savings. Everything has a job before payday even arrives. Instead of upgrading your apartment, you keep living with two roommates. Instead of financing a newer car, you keep driving the used Honda that's already paid off. By the end of your first year, your investment account has nearly $3,000. Your emergency fund reaches $4,200. For the first time in your life, money starts working while you sleep. Path B, the spender. Same city, same paycheck, same opportunities, different choices. You decide you've earned a reward. You finance a brand new SUV. The monthly payment is $498. Insurance adds another $210. The salesperson tells you it's only a few dollars a day. Technically, he's right, but those dollars show up every single month. You rent your own apartment. It's nicer, bigger kitchen, better view, more privacy. Rent jumps to $1,450. Friday nights become takeout. Saturday means shopping. Sunday becomes brunch with friends. None of it feels irresponsible. After all, everyone around you is doing exactly the same thing. Whenever your checking account gets low, you swipe the credit card. Just this once. Then again. Then again. By your 23rd birthday, you have less than $600 in savings. Over $4,000 on your credit card. And somehow, even with a higher salary, you still feel broke. At age 24, the builder has over $10,000 invested. The spender has over $4,000 in high-interest debt. The gap isn't just money anymore. It's momentum. And momentum compounds much faster than people realize. Part 2, your late 20s. The gap starts growing. By 25, both versions of you are making more money. Your salary has climbed to $61,000 a year. From the outside, your lives look almost identical. But underneath, they're moving in completely different directions. Path A, the builder. The raise doesn't change your lifestyle. It changes your investments. Instead of buying a nicer apartment, you increase your automatic investing. Your Roth IRA is fully funded. You contribute enough to your 401k to get every dollar of the employer match. Free money. You refuse to leave it on the table. You spend weekends learning about index funds, taxes, and real estate. Not because it's exciting, because you understand that knowledge compounds too. At 26, a coworker tells you about a small duplex for sale in a growing neighborhood. Most people ignore opportunities like this. You don't. You spend months improving your credit score, saving for a down payment, learning how mortgages actually work. It's slow, sometimes frustrating, but every month, you move one step closer. At 27, you buy your first rental property. Nothing luxurious. Old paint, small backyard. The roof isn't pretty, but numbers don't care about appearances. After the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance, the property puts about $500 into your pocket every month. It's the first time you've earned money without trading hours for it. That's a feeling you'll never forget. Path B, the spender. Your raise feels amazing for about 2 weeks. Then, lifestyle inflation quietly takes over. You upgrade your phone, lease a newer car, move into a luxury apartment with a rooftop pool you'll barely use. You tell yourself, I deserve it. And maybe you do. But your bank account doesn't care what you deserve. It only records what you spend. Weekend trips become normal. Concert tickets, subscription services, food delivery. Everything is affordable until it's all happening at once. The credit card balance grows to $8,000. You transfer it to another card offering 0% interest. It feels like progress. It isn't. You didn't eliminate the debt. You just changed its address. Every month, your paycheck disappears before the next one arrives. You earn more than ever. Yet somehow, you still feel financially stuck. Age 30. Now the difference becomes impossible to ignore. The builder. Investment accounts. Over $90,000. One rental property producing cash flow every month. An emergency fund that covers 6 months of expenses. No consumer debt. Money has become a machine. Every dollar you invested years ago is now earning more dollars. Compound interest has finally shown up. Quietly, exactly as promised. The spender. Retirement account. About $18,000. Credit card debt. Nearly $10,000. Car payment. Personal loan. Monthly bills eating almost every paycheck. Nothing catastrophic happened. No emergency. No financial disaster. Just hundreds of ordinary decisions, repeated for 8 years. 30. The builder isn't rich. The spender isn't poor. But one person owns assets, while the other owns payments. That difference becomes life-changing. Part 3. Your 30s decide your 40s. You turn 31. Neither version of your life changes overnight. That's the strange thing about money. It almost never changes your life in a single moment. Changes it slowly, until one day, everything feels different. Path 8. The builder. Your investments have reached a point where they start growing faster than your contributions. Some years, the market earns more money than you save. That feels impossible. Until you remember, you spent almost a decade building the engine. Now it's finally doing what it was designed to do. At 33, you receive another promotion. Your salary climbs above $90,000. Most people celebrate with a bigger house, a luxury SUV, a more expensive lifestyle. You celebrate by increasing your investments. Your 401k is maxed. Your Roth IRA is fully funded. Your rental property has appreciated in value. The rent increases slightly each year. Not enough to hurt good tenants, just enough to stay ahead of inflation. The monthly cash flow grows from $500 to nearly $900. Every dollar has a purpose. Every paycheck follows a system. You no longer ask, can I afford this? You ask, will this asset make my future easier? That single question changes almost every financial decision you make. Path B, the spender. Your career also improves. You finally earn the salary you dreamed about in your 20s. Almost $90,000 a year. But somehow, life still feels expensive. Rent has increased again. Car insurance costs more. The credit cards are mostly under control until an unexpected medical bill arrives. Then the emergency fund you plan to build still doesn't exist. So the card comes out again. The balance returns. Not because you're irresponsible. Because you never built enough margin for life to happen. Money keeps arriving. Money keeps leaving. Your income has grown, but your habits never did. Age 36. Now something interesting happens. The builder's investments begin creating options. The rental property could cover several monthly bills. The investment portfolio keeps growing, even during vacations, even while sleeping, even on weekends. Your employer still pays you, but for the first time, you realize you don't completely depend on them anymore. That changes how you negotiate, how you work, how you handle stress. Because when money isn't desperate, neither are you. Meanwhile, the The spender is still doing what they've always done. Working harder, waiting for the next raise, hoping next year finally feels comfortable. But every raise creates new expenses. Every new expense creates another obligation. The finish line keeps moving, no matter how fast you run. Age 40. Both versions of you look successful. Nice clothes, good careers. Friends would probably assume your finances are similar. They couldn't be more different. The builder, investment accounts, over $600,000. Home and rental equity, more than $300,000. Monthly passive income, around $2,500. Total net worth, just over $1 million. You don't feel rich. You feel calm. If your company downsizes, you'll be okay. If your parents need financial help, you can provide it. If you want to take 6 months off, you actually have that choice. Money didn't buy happiness. It bought options. And options create freedom. The spender, retirement savings, around $90,000. Credit cards, a few $1,000s remain. Car payment, still there. Emergency savings, enough for maybe one difficult month. Net worth, around $120,000. Not terrible, but retirement still feels decades away. Every month still depends on the next paycheck arriving on time. Missing one isn't a minor inconvenience. It's a financial emergency. Now look back. The difference wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It wasn't earning 6 figures at 22. Both people started with the same paycheck, the same city, the same opportunities. The builder simply made one small decision, to pay their future self first, then repeated that decision, month after month, year after year. While everyone else was chasing a richer lifestyle, they quietly built a richer life. Because wealth isn't built by making one perfect decision. It's built by making one good decision, thousands of times. So here's the question. Which version of your future are you building today? The one buying temporary comfort, or the one buying permanent freedom? If this story made you think differently about money, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos that break down real financial decisions and how they shape your future. And remember, the most powerful investment you'll ever make is the one you automate before you have the chance to spend it.